Hello children, the Earth in the solar system. In this module 3, the contents are satellites, our planet Earth. Earth is a unique planet. Earth's satellite, the moon. Phases of the moon. Children, satellite. A satellite is a moon, a planet, or machine that orbits a planet or star. For example, Earth is a satellite because it orbits the Sun. Likewise, the Moon is a satellite because it orbits Earth. Usually, the word satellite refers to a machine that is launched into the space and moves around Earth or another body in space. Satellites. Let us understand in more detail. Earth and the Moon are examples of natural satellites. Thousands of artificial or man-made satellites orbit Earth. Some take pictures of the planet that help meteorologists predict weather and track hurricanes. Some take pictures of other planets like Sun, black holes, dark matter or faraway galaxies. These pictures help scientists for better understanding the solar system and universe. Still, other satellites are used mainly for communications such as beaming TV signals and phone calls around the world. A group of more than 20 satellites make up the Global Positioning System or GPS, what we say as. If you have a GPS receiver, these satellites can help figure out your exact location. Children's satellites, a body moving in an orbit around a planet, is called satellite. Moon is the natural satellite of Earth. Artificial satellites are launched from Earth for communication purpose and weather monitoring. Artificial satellites also orbits around the Earth. Why are these satellites so important, children? The bird's eye view that satellites have allows them to see large areas of Earth at one time. This ability means satellites can collect more data more quickly than instruments on the ground. Satellites also can see into space better than telescope at Earth's surface. That's because satellites fly above the clouds, dust and molecules in the atmosphere that can block the view from ground level. Why satellites are important? Further to add is, before satellites, TV signals did not go very far. TV signals only travel in straight lines. So they would quickly trail off into space instead of following Earth's curve. Sometimes mountains or tall buildings would block them. Phone calls to faraway places were also a problem. Setting up telephone wires over long distances or underwater is difficult and costs a lot. With the help of the satellite, TV signals and phone calls are sent upward to a satellite. Then almost instantly, the satellite can send them back down to different locations on Earth. Children, did you know what was the first satellite in space? Sputnik 1 was the first satellite in space. The Soviet Union launched it in 1957. Children, how does NASA use satellites today? We have all these questions in our mind. NASA satellites help scientists study Earth and space. Satellites looking towards the Earth provide us the information about the clouds, oceans, land and ice. They also measure gases in the atmosphere such as ozone and carbon dioxide and the amount of energy that Earth absorbs and emits. And satellites monitor wildfires, volcanoes, and their smoke. All this information helps scientists to predict weather and climate. The information also helps public health officials track diseases and famine. It helps farmers knows what crops to plant, and it helps emergency workers respond to the natural disaster. Children, did you know that satellites that face towards space have a variety of jobs? Some watch for dangerous rays coming from the sun, others explore asteroids and comets, the history of stars, and the origin of planets. Some satellites fly near or orbit other planets. These spacecraft may look for evidence of water on Mars or capture close-up pictures of Saturn's ring. Children, what are satellites used for? Artificial satellites are used for all sorts of purposes. Satellites like Hubble Space Telescope, the International Space Station, and the Russian Mir Space Station helps the scientists to explore space in new and exciting ways. Communication satellites help us to communicate with the people all over the world. Total, how many satellites are in space? We always have this question in our mind. Children, in the history of the satellites, since the launch of first satellite Sputnik in 1957, around 8,378 satellites have been sent to space. As per the data by UNESCO, these days there are 4.994 satellites in orbit, out of which only 7 are revolving around planets other than Earth. Do satellites need fuel? Always this question we have in our mind. A satellite orbiting closer to the Earth requires more velocity to resist the stronger gravitational pull. Satellites do carry their own fuel supply, but unlike how a car uses gas, it is not needed to maintain the speed for the orbit. It is reserved for changing the orbit or the avoiding collision with the debris. Let us understand which country has the most satellites. China follows with 280 and Russia is third with 147. Surprisingly, Luxembourg operates more active satellites than large European countries like Germany, Spain, and Italy. Who launched the first satellite? The country name is Soviet Union. The history changed on October 4, 1957, when the Soviet Union successfully launched Sputnik 1. The world's first artificial satellite was about the size of a beach ball, weighed only 83.6 kgs or 183.9 pounds, and it took about 98 minutes to orbit the Earth on its elliptical path. Children, to the next topic, our planet Earth. As we have done in our earlier modules about the planet Earth, this module we are going to learn about our planet Earth in a little brief. The Earth is the fifth largest planet and the third nearest to the Sun. It is spherical in shape, slightly flattened at the poles and bulging at the equator. This shape is described as a geoid. Why Earth is a unique planet? As we all know, children, Earth, the unique planet Earth, is a unique planet. Why? For many reasons. The first and foremost reason is it is the only known planet that is home to myriads of life forms. No other planet in the solar system or anywhere else in the space supports animal or plant life like the Earth. Earth is quite similar to other planets, the way it has evolved out of the nothingness over the eons. But what makes it different from them is the complex life forms and its hospitable atmosphere and environment. Everything on Earth supports life: land, air, water, flora, fauna, minerals, etc. All this supports life. Its location in the solar system is also quite ideal. It helps it maintain the right temperature that is so crucial for life forms. Its atmosphere and magnetic fields also help its making it safe and secure for life forms living on it. The most intriguing uniqueness about Earth is the play of life going on for millions of years. This beautiful saga of unfolding of life forms in the process of evolution is infinitely complex and amazing. Man, the most amazing living creature in the universe, is found only on this planet. Now, why unique planet Earth? Why it is being called as a unique planet? The three main reasons for the existence of this planet are moderate temperature, suitable atmosphere, presence of water. Children, the earth is neither far from the sun or not too close to it. Thus, it is neither too hot like Mercury nor too cold like Neptune. The moderate temperature conditions on earth are favorable for plants and animal life. Suitable atmosphere, which is very important aspect for this planet. The earth is surrounded by a blanket of air called the atmosphere. Our atmosphere has gases such as nitrogen, oxygen, carbon dioxide and ozone, all of which are necessary for plants and animal life. Equally, presence of water is also important. The atmospheric conditions on the earth are such that there is the existence of a water cycle. Due to this, water in the liquid form is available continuously for all the living beings. Earth is referred as the blue planet as the two-thirds of its surface is covered with water, and also Earth looks blue in color from outer surface. The Earth's satellite moon. Earth's moon is the only place beyond the Earth where humans have set foot, the brightest and the largest object in our night sky. The moon makes Earth a more livable planet by moderating our home planet's wobble on its axis, leading to a relatively stable climate. It also causes tides, creating a rhythm that has guided humans for thousands of years. The moon was likely formed after a Mars-sized body collided with Earth. Our moon is the fifth largest planet of the 190 plus moons orbiting planets in our solar system. Earth's only natural satellite is simply called the moon, because people did not know other moons existed until Galileo Galilei discovered the four moons orbiting Jupiter in 1610. Coming down to the topic phases of the moon, children, as we all know that Earth has only one satellite, that is the moon. The diameter of the moon is about 1/4 of the Earth's diameter. Let us understand what makes this moon one revolution round the Earth in 27 days and 8 hours. Now this time period is almost the same as the time it takes to complete one rotation about its axis. Moon is always facing towards us. We are not able to see the other side of the moon from the earth. The moon's surface is made up of rocks and there is no soil. The phases of the moon, you can see in the given picture, the different phases of the moon is shown. The phases of the moon are the different ways the moon looks from the earth over about a month. As the moon orbits around the earth, the half of the moon that faces the sun will be lit up. The different shapes of the lit portion of the moon that can be seen from the earth are known as phases of the moon. Each phase repeats itself every 29.5 days. The same half of the moon always faces the earth because of the tidal locking. So the phases will always occur over the same half of the moon's surface. The phase is an angle of the moon to the earth, so it appears differently every day. You can see in the given picture the phase of the moon. The little part of the moon is in the dark and the rest part is in the light. Animation of the moon phases just now what we saw. The moon goes through 8 major phases. A new moon is when the moon cannot be seen because we are looking at the unlit half of the moon. The new moon phase occurs when the moon is directly between the earth and the sun. A solar eclipse can only happen at new moon. A waxing crescent moon is when the moon looks like crescent and the crescent increases in the size from one day to the next. This phase is usually only seen in the western part of the countries. The first quarter moon, that is also called as a half moon, is when half of the lit portion of the moon is visible after the waxing crescent phase. It comes a week after the new moon. A waxing gibbous moon occurs when more than half of the lit portion of the moon can be seen and the shape increases in size from one day to the next. The waxing gibbous phase occurs between the first quarter and the full moon phases. A full moon is when we can see the entire lit portion of the moon. The full moon phase occurs when the moon is on the opposite side of the earth from the sun, which is also called as the opposition. A lunar eclipse can only happen at full moon. A waning gibbous moon occurs when more than half of the lit portion of the moon can be seen and the shape decreases in the size from one day to the next. The waning gibbous phase occurs between the full moon and the third quarter phases. The last quarter moon, that is also called as a half moon, is when the half of the lit portion of the moon is visible after the waning gibbous phase. A waning crescent moon is when the moon looks like the crescent and the crescent decreases in size from one day to the next. In the last part of this module, children, we have the self-assessment with 5 questions. The first one, what are the favorable conditions that make life possible on Earth? Number 2, draw a neat label diagram of the phases of the moon. Number 3, why are satellites important? Number 4, what are satellites used for? Question number 5 is given as an observation skill. Observe the night sky and try to understand the phases of the moon throughout the month. Stay home, stay safe. Thank you.